All right, no preamble today. Let's just get rolling as soon as I pull everything up properly. Let's go. Last night, Boise State beat Iowa. We said goodbye to Iowa, and Boise State made it to the top 22. They now have indisputably the largest territory in the entire country, but they're only bordering 5 teams, but crucially, they do not have an extra life. So one bad performance could knock them out entirely, and I don't want that to happen, at least until Wednesday when they face Penn State in real life. So we continue. Let's hope Boise State doesn't get landed on today. 22 teams remaining. We're going to get down to 20 today. We're hitting the top 20, doing a doubleheader because of some scheduling conflicts that are coming up. So let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 113 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Is it Ole Miss? No, it's going to stop on Rutgers. The Scarlet Knights have avoided one battle so far. We'll see if they can avoid a second one right here. The only team they can play is Michigan. They're either going out into the Atlantic Ocean or they're playing the Wolverines. Let's find out where the arrow puts them. They will not play because that is... Yeah, it's Southeast. Rutgers avoids playing once again. So they will pick up another avoided battle thing right there. Let's shuffle this wheel and go again. On episode 113 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... No, it's Boise State. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God, Boise State going again. This time they'd have to go on the road for their unprecedented 5th victory and becoming the 3rd team to win an extra life. Let's take a look at their options because there's a lot of them. You've got Michigan to the east. You've got Missouri all the way to the south. That'd be a very, very tough game. You've got a little bit of Cal right here. And then Oregon. And then Canada. Please just go north. Please don't make the Broncos play again so soon after their last battle. They will. Because that's going east. And, yeah. Boise State will play Michigan. All right, let's get it set up. There's nothing I can do. The arrow is almighty and cannot be denied unless you have a huge territory in Canada, which should help. But no, Boise State must play again against the presumptive national champion Michigan Wolverines. God, that is brutal. An 85 overall, but it's not going to matter against one of the best teams in the country. I mean, it's an exciting matchup at least, but Lord almighty, Michigan's going to wipe the floor with Boise State. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with their uniform they wore against Oklahoma in 07 against Michigan. Let's do it. Boise State playing again. This is going to be a nightcap game. Let's go back to the big house. I mean, we barely need the rosters at this point, but it's still good to pick them up just so that we know what's going on. Michigan playing in their 8th game of Imperialism. They certainly had a difficult road. They beat Ohio State, Bowling Green. Of course it is. I might need to slim down some stuff. I'm trying to free up a little megabytes here. Okay, that. I'm going to pull up Boise State here on the chat. Pull up Boise State right here. And then we're going to pull up Michigan on the right side. My computer literally cannot handle this anymore. I'm kind of shocked because everything's crashing now. This is not good. What else am I using? Notes? Close out of notes. But otherwise, I don't have much else that I can shut down here. Zoom. I can X out of Zoom. That'll help. First and 10. Hand up to Genty on the first play. He's going to cut outside and get taken down by Jayshawn Barham. I'm literally just running a couple applications here. There goes Genty outside on 2nd and 8. He tries to juke and is taken down by Will Johnson. The fact that Chrome is getting so overloaded by using less than a gigabyte of data is a really, really bad sign. No, I don't want to force Cookie Chrome. That's where I'm running everything. Okay. Hold on. There's going to be a sack on Madsen. Michigan's going to take care of this game, but I can barely broadcast because I can't see anything. Do. Go over here. Drop out of that. That'll free up some space. I'm not even using that for space. But I guess I don't need the wheel. I can just close out of that and free up some data. It's gonna be a punt to Michigan. Sorry that I'm not focusing at all. I just my computer can't handle running multiple tabs of Chrome. Which it really should be able to do, but it is just struggling right now. I can't even... There goes a quick short pass to Colson Loveland, and it's caught. This is not showing how much data I'm using. This is a shame. Okay, 2nd and 5 for Michigan. I am really not focusing much, but Boise State struggled in their first drive. They also struggled on their first drive against Iowa. They ended up winning that game in a very close battle, but they're going to need some defensive help, and I got to switch out the quarterback because Davis Warren is in right now. He's going to hand it off to Edwards, and Edwards is dropped. And give me 1 second because I have to switch out the quarterback for Michigan so that Alex Orji is playing. 3rd and 4. Pop in here, go to coaching. I have to play one play here. Let's just go with tight end angle here, try and pick up a short yard play for Alex Orji. Wilson Loveland's in R1. Let's just go straight to him. He's going to be open right there. First down. Wide open. And now we'll switch back to regular sim. Michigan picks it up. It's 1st and 10 from 37 for the Wolverines. Orji hands off to Edwards. He tries to go to the left, and number 7's able to step in there and make the stop. Marion McCoy making the stop for Boise State. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for Michigan. Orji lines everybody up under center. He's going to hand it off to Edwards. Edwards is going to pop outside, but only pick up 2. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Wolverines. Here in the big house once again. It's a low-stakes battle for Michigan because even if they lose, all they lose is their extra life. And they're only 3 wins away from picking up a 2nd one anyway. But Boise State, this is their entire season. This is their toughest game so far, and it's not even close. Orji waits, under pressure, throws to the sideline, and he missed his man. So this is going to be a long field goal attempt for Dominic Zvada, who's been the best kicker in Imperialism, bar none, going for a 50-yard attempt. Zvada hit a 61-yarder in a previous game. Easily the longest that anyone has made so far in this tournament. Zvada's kick from 50 to give Michigan an early lead is good. And Michigan goes up 3-0. Honestly, I feel like my computer was confused earlier because it was telling me that everything was overloaded, even though like all of the usage rates were off. And really, like, my computer's been able to handle it for 112 episodes. I don't know why it's such a huge problem now. I had to close out of the wheel, which really isn't necessary now, but like, you want to have it open. You want to be able to have multiple tabs running at the same time. And a computer as new as this. Come on. There goes the kickoff. And Boise State is down 3-0. Not as bad as the game against Iowa, so they still have a chance here if they can get their run game and pass game going. Madsen on 1st and 10. Hands it off. No, he's going to take it himself, and Run on the read option for only 2 yards. Number 28 is able to hurdle right in and make the tackle. It's Quentin Johnson, the graduate player. And their defense is just so disciplined. It is easily the strength of this team. Mason Graham, obviously, over 20 tackles for loss. He's on his way to a Heisman as a defensive tackle in this tournament. 2nd and 8 now for Boise State. Madsen throws deep. That is going to be dropped. Matt Lauder cannot hold on to the pass. And honestly, you'd be correct if you thought this was the championship game of the tournament, but no. We're seeing it before the top 20 because the wheel cannot avoid these huge teams. They're just cannibalizing each other right now. 3rd and 8. Madsen, all the pressure on him. He drops back, under pressure again, throws deep. That's going to be caught for a first down. And Cameron Camper makes the catch. Boise State is going to survive. And really all that's important here is that they win, because they won't even get any territory. They will steal Michigan's extra life, which could be huge, but they will just stay alive, make themselves harder to beat, because, I mean, Lord knows they're going to be selected by the wheel every single time going forward, because the wheel doesn't want to get rid of any of the smaller teams. 1st and 10 from the 49. Madsen sends Genty in motion. Waits, throws short to Genty. He hits an extra blocker to go to the 50, breaks one tackle, and falls forward for a 9-yard gain. A fantastic play from Ashton Genty. They're getting him going out of the backfield, and you have to wonder whether they'll involve him in the empty set as wide receiver 1, which he did to incredible results against both Stanford and Utah State. Second and 1 now for Boise State. It's a fake handoff. Maddox rolls out, throws short. It's going to be caught. Lauder holds onto that one, and Boise State is in business into field goal range against the Michigan Wolverines. I'm so nervous. I don't want to see Boise State get knocked out right here after playing another game. Madsen in the gun. He drops back, throws deep. That's another first down. And the Broncos keep on marching. That was Cameron Camper making his 2nd catch of the game. And their offense is starting to find some rhythm here. They're starting to find what a lot of other teams have found, which is consistent offense against a very good defense. Maybe they can play them tough like Ohio State did. 1st and 10. It's a handoff up the middle to the backup running back, Tyler Crow. His first carry of the entire tournament goes, unsurprisingly, for no yards. I have no idea why they called that. God, my nerves are just through the roof for this Boise State team. 2nd and 10. Run to Genty. Genty tries to go outside, breaks one tackle, and is only able to pick up 1 yard after Makari Page tracked him down. They're in field goal range. They can tie the game easily. Just don't throw an interception. Don't take a sack to make the field goal harder. Just do the easy thing. If you have an open pass, great, but don't risk it if it's not there. 3rd and 9. Madsen under a lot of pressure. He's sacked. Josiah Stewart is able to fly in and make the stop. It's a loss of 9. And this is going to be a 44-yard field goal attempt for Jonah Dalmas, who has yet to miss a kick in this tournament. I mean, it was a delayed blitz from a lot of different angles, and Stewart just crashed right through number 77 for Boise State. That was Cage Casey, who could not hold his block. And here's the game-time field goal attempt from Jonah Dalmas. Snap, hold, kick is no good. Of course not. Jonah Dalmas misses his first kick of the tournament. That's my first commentator's curse. And Boise State's just cursed today. Oh, God, no! I do not want the last good group of 5 team to drop out like this. They deserve to survive for a little bit. Come on. Orgy on 1st and 10. Under pressure. Throws it short to the sideline. Donovan Edwards makes the catch, and he is dropped for no gain. Good, difficult tackle by, I believe that was Zion Washington making the stop for the Broncos. Forcing 2nd and 10 from the 27 here. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Michigan up 3-0. Their defense is just so used to holding teams to absolutely no yards. And Boise State got some offense going, but they missed the field goal. 2nd and 10. Orji looking to throw again. He's under pressure. Hit as he throws. Edwards makes the catch anyway, and Notre Rainey's able to get over there to limit that to a gain of 6. Strong effort play from Marco Notarati. He makes it 3rd and 4 now for Michigan. Boise State desperately needs to stop here. They got to try and get the ball back in good field position to just hold on to something here. They cannot let Michigan go up by 10. Orji has plenty of time, rolls out, carries it himself, and he is dropped before he gets to the first down. Andrew Simpson stepping up to make the stop. And Boise State does what needed to be done. It'll be 4th down, and I believe Michigan will punt it away. Boise State makes the stop that they absolutely had to have. Here comes the punt from Charlie Menser. Sends it deep. And that'll be fair, caught at the 23. Here comes Boise State with their 3rd offensive drive of the game. Let's see if Madsen can get this offense going once again. We go to Genty. Genty tries to take it up the left, and Michigan shuts it down completely. Ernest Hausman was the main guy there. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Boise State offense. And this is expected. It's Ashton Genty against the single best run defense remaining in the tournament. Some of the most dominant players we've seen in this entire run. They give it to Genty again. This time he goes to the middle, has some space, and gets the first down. Ashton Genty finding some breathing room there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39. I mean, sure, Mason Graham's a 95 overall. Kenneth Grant's probably a 90 overall. But Ashton Genty's a 98. And the difference between that, 98 and 95, is pretty massive. 1st and 10 from the 39. Can Boise State keep this going? They send Lauder in motion. Madsen hands off to Genty again. He gets a little more space and falls forward to make it a 6-yard run. Beautiful run for Genty. Really, it's the 2 front runners for the Heisman right here. You have Genty, who has somewhere around 500 yards of total offense in this tournament, and Mason Graham with over 20 tackles for loss, going head-to-head up the middle in almost every single play. Fake to Genty. Why? Why would you do that? The read option has never worked for Boise State, not even against the bad teams. Makari Page flies in and makes the tackle for a loss of 5. He tackled an offensive lineman as well. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 40 for Boise State. Maddox Madsen needs a miracle. Sends Bold in motion. Madsen sacked. Josiah Stewart already his 3rd sack of the ball game, and Boise State will be forced to punt again. 3 drives, 2 punts, and a missed field goal. And if Michigan can get any sort of offense going in this game, it's curtains on the Boise State Broncos season. You hate to see it. You really, really do. 4th and 16. Here comes another punt for James Ferguson Reynolds. It's a good tackle, at least in Smash Morgan. It's important to remember the only reason Boise State beat Iowa is because they got a defensive touchdown. And it feels like they're going to need another turnover in order to beat Michigan here. Orji throws short. That's caught by Samaj Morgan. His first catch of the game, and he's also a front runner for the Heisman. Really, every player on Michigan's a front runner for the Heisman, but only because they've played so many games. 2nd and 2 for the Wolverines. Let's see what they call here. It's probably a run to Edwards, see if they can get that run game going. Orji sets up under center with Bredesen in at fullback. He does hand it off. No, it's a play fake. Rolls out, waits, throws short, and Lovell makes the catch with a whole bunch of yak. It's 1st down all the way to the 50 for Michigan. Zion Washington there to make the stop, but they don't know how to cover him. They don't know how to stop the run. It's going to be a tough day at the office for the Boise State Broncos as we watch the end of this Cinderella season. I'm just sad. I'm just sad, man. 1st and 10 from midfield. Orji under center with plenty of blockers to the left. He's going to drop back. Throw short. Open and dropped. Knocked away by Ty Benefield, who makes a big hit to force 2nd and 10. Michigan not in field goal range yet. So if Boise State can hold them right here, that would be a massive accomplishment for their defense. Orji sets up in the shotgun. Broncos need a sack. And they might get one. Orji throws short to Loveland. Can they stop him before the first down? They can. Notareni steps in, as well as number 23, Sei Oladipo, making it 3rd and 4 for the Michigan Wolverines. It all comes down to how they play in this moment right here. Can they prolong this drive, run the clock, and potentially get a 2-possession game? Or will Boise State get a 2-minute drill? Let's find out. Orji throws short to Edwards. He gets the first down and a lot more. 30. Jukes outside all the way down to the 25-yard line. And it's a 19-yard gain on 3rd and 4. And they're just toying with him, really. They call the screen at the perfect time. Only one defender was out there to try and take him down. And that is the 2-minute timeout. Michigan in full and complete control in the big house. Boise State just grasping at straws here, looking for any opportunity on offense, and they're few and far between. Orji on 1st and 10. Throws deep. It's going to be intercepted. Notareni picks it off, and Boise State not dead yet. They get the turnover they were praying for. It's Marco Notareni picking it off, and Boise State will have a chance here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Michigan does get the ball to start the second half, so Boise State absolutely has to score here. Marco Notareni with the play of his life. Just stepping across, stepping in front of Frederick Moore, who was trying to make that catch. It's 1st and 10 now for Boise State from the 19. All out blitz. Madsen sacked again. Ernest Hausman gets to him. Really, why are we surprised? They ran an 8-man blitz at 2nd and 19, and the drive's already over. I mean, if they don't score here, I might just go to Super Sim and call this one early. Because I don't want to watch them suffer, you know? Second and 19, they need just for Michigan to line up in press coverage and then just launch a deep ball. That's your only opportunity. Four-man pressure, and it's going to be enough. Madsen throws, and that's going to be a flag on Michigan. Hold on.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
And there's the miracle they were looking for. They've had 2 so far. They're going to need like 18 more in order to beat Michigan in the big house. But they get a free first down to the 29 with 1:25 to go. Madsen under pressure again, throws long. It's going to be caught on the sideline for another first down to the 42. Austin Bolt with the play. That was Jair Hill making the stop, but if they're rushing 4, it looks like this Boise State offensive line can hold on just enough to give Madsen enough time to make some plays. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Madsen throws deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's dropped. Austin Bolt had it in his hands and then just let it fall to the turf. God, this game is frustrating, man. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 42. They have 76 seconds to get to the end zone. And a touchdown would really be game-changing. Genty lines up outside as a wide receiver. That's what they've been waiting for. Madsen waits, throws long. It's going to be caught. No, it's not. It's dropped. Ashton Genty can't hold on to the ball. It'll be 3rd and 10. And if they can't count on Genty as a wide receiver, then they might be out of plays here. But you just got to line up in the empty set and try it again. You have no other choice. 3rd and 10. Madsen in the empty set. Genty is lining up as a receiver again. 6-man pressure. Madsen throws short. Caught! Camper to the 30. 25-20. 15-10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Cameron Camper finds a seam and goes to the end zone. And that's what we were hoping would happen. I wonder, like, what happened there? It's the classic underdog route. Deep over the middle. Looks like some sort of slant or a post route that just worked perfectly. Jair Hill got roasted. Mason Graham just chugging along the backfield. That's not really his game, is it? So Boise State takes a 7-3 lead with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Here's Dalmas, who missed a kick earlier. Let's see if he can nail this extra point. The Broncos up 4. He does. 5 plays, 77 yards, and they turn an interception by Marco Notarini into a game-changing touchdown. It puts Boise State in the lead here with a chance to steal Michigan's extra life. There's the kick return. It's going to be a decent one out to the 20-yard line. And Michigan's going to have 1 minute and 1 second with all 3 timeouts. Try and answer here. Press coverage on the outside. That's not going to end well for Boise State. Orgy waits, throws deep, got him wide open, and it's a first down. We call their first timeout. That might have been Frederick Moore making the catch there. I didn't quite see. But they're going to step right back out. It's 1st and 10 from the 33. Orgy fakes the handoff, drops back, wants to go deep. Instead, he throws it intermediate. It's caught by number 8, who's not listed here. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Number 8, Tyler Morris, I believe is his name. Yeah, Tyler Morris makes the catch for another first down. They're up to the 48. There's another catch for another first down. It's Tyler Morris just sprinting open. They're already in field goal range with 43 seconds to go. They're not going to call timeout this time. They're running the 2-minute drill to perfection. The only problem is they might be going a little too fast here. Boise State running press coverage again. Orgy waits, throws deep, caught just short of the first down. So that's going to run about 15 seconds off the clock, which means that Michigan's margin of error is gone. They're probably going to run a play here, but they're not going to have much time left. 12 seconds, 11, 10. They get everybody lined up. 8 seconds, 7. Orgy looks at the sideline. Can they get the play off here? They do. Orgy waits, throws, incomplete. Oh, man, a smart play from Alex Orgy to save 2 seconds on the clock, because now they're going to get a chance at a 36-yard field goal to make this 7-6. Almost a disaster with clock management for Michigan there. Here comes Dominic Zvada to make another field goal. He's already Imperialism's leading scorer. Let's see if he can go again. Snap, hold, kick is good. 7-6, and that is the end of an eventful first half. Michigan controlled the entire way, and then a horribly timed interception from Alex Orgy to Marco Notarini gave Boise State some life, and they held on for dear life. Throwing a deep ball to Cameron Camper to take a 7-3 lead. Michigan responds to the field goal, and now they will get the ball to start the second half. Let's go right there. So it's 7-6 here. Michigan will get the ball with a chance to march right down the field once again, and any score will give them the lead. There goes the kick. Returned and kneeled down at the 25-yard line. So Alex Orgy steps right back out, and usually I've been a fan of Michigan's dominance, but since they have the extra life, I want Boise State to survive. That is clearly what I want out of this game. The 2nd and 5 after a good run from Donovan Edwards, who's been mostly held in check this tournament. He's had a couple of big runs to help Michigan salt away all their victories, but nothing like the 170-something yard game he had against Ohio State at the Horseshoe. 2nd and 5, Orgy with Edwards next to him. He waits, hands off to Edwards. He tries to go up the middle, and Boise State completely shuts it down. Only a gain of 2. Boise State's front 4 has been playing well. Herbert Gums had the main play there. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Michigan now. It all comes down to this for Boise State's defense. Can they make the stop and try and extend their lead desperately? Boise State stacking the box. Orgy drops back, throws it short. That's going to be caught by Leveland, and he breaks the tackle and gets the first down. Jeremiah Irby eventually makes the tackle, but Colston Loveland is a third down machine, converting to the 41-yard line for the Wolverines. So it's 1st and 10 now for Michigan. Edwards is taken down in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 9 now after another good play by this front four. I mean, Boise State, this front four is going to be the reason they sort of survive in these games where they are drastically overmatched. Because they can make some plays. They did against Iowa. They're starting to do so here against Michigan. Orgy fakes the handoff, drops back, under pressure from Hassanine, just barely gets it away, and it is an unbelievable catch from Marlon Klein. Like, really, that is one of the best catches we've seen so far this tournament. And it gives Michigan the ball in field goal range. Are we going to see it? We are. That's a crazy jumping catch. 34 is able to make the stop, but it's a first down after the deep ball from Alex Orgy. Orgy under pressure again. Hit and sacked by Hassanine. Finally, Boise State's pass rush gets home, and Ahmed Hassanine, the only player outside of Michigan to have 8 or more tackles for loss in this tournament, is able to get home for a huge play there. Just bowling over number 75. That was somebody that he got past in order to make that play. But it's a huge accomplishment. 2nd and 21 now. It's a loss of 11. Michigan suddenly in trouble. Orgy forced to throw again. Throws short. That's going to be caught. Irby almost was able to knock it away, but Samaj Morgan holds on. It'll be 3rd and 14. Michigan probably taking the lead regardless of how this play goes. Boise State just needs to hold on and force a field goal. They need that much. Orgy in the shotgun. Under pressure again. Hassanine is able to get there and take him down. Hassanine's 2nd sack in 3 plays. Gives Boise State... Oh my god. Is my mic... Okay, my microphone is on. Oh my god. Scared there for a second. And once again, my system has run out of memory. I cannot believe that. Here we go. Happy? Okay, 4th and 16. Zvada going to attempt a 47-yard field goal to give Michigan the lead. The kick is good. Of course it is. Dominic Zvada is an absolute kicking machine. And he gives Michigan a 9-7 lead over Boise State on their opening drive of the first half that took up a large amount of time. And now, once again, it's down to the Boise State offense. Can they step up when it matters most to give their team a straight path towards the top 10? There goes the kick. We return right out of the end zone to the 5, to the 10, and not much further. Genty is dropped at the 14-yard line, and here comes Maddox Madsen. With everything on his shoulders, once again, it looks like Michigan's going to bring an all-out blitz to stop this drive in its tracks. Madsen hands off to Genty, and Genty goes up the middle and turns a sack into a 3-yard gain. It's a good choice by Madsen, who really should not be pulling the ball on any of these read options unless he has a huge gulf of space. Because their defensive line is so good that they can just destroy him immediately. 2nd and 7. Madsen throws outside to Lauder. Can he get to the first down? Yes, he can. And a whole lot more to the 30. It's a first down for Boise State. And they're going to keep moving here up to the 34-yard line. Cheerleaders are loving it. Their tiny contingency of fans is loving it. Beautifully designed play with 2 blockers set to go immediately as soon as Lauder caught that ball. We're going to go no huddle here. Madsen is going to change the play. It's probably going to be a run to the left here as they try and block Josiah Stewart. They go up the middle instead. Genty with a little bit of space, but Barham's able to take him down only for a gain of 2. And you have to wonder whether Genty's going to be able to pull off one of his classic big gainers here to get Boise State back in this ballgame. They're down 2. They need at least a field goal to retake the lead and stay alive in Imperialism. Genty jukes outside, falls forward. It'll be 3rd and 4. Mason Graham with the tackle. And this is the moment. Less than 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Driving kind of close to midfield. Boise State is going to have to convert 3rd downs like this all day. But this is the most important one so far. No press coverage. Probably have an extra blocker in here. Nope. Matson's going to have to do it himself. He throws deep, and it's caught by Latrell Caples. A huge gain up to the 40-yard line, and Boise State is in business. Caples, his first catch. Madsen with a gutsy throw. And the Broncos survive another 3rd down against the best defense in Imperialism. 21-yard gain. Nobody covered Caples. Why would you do that? 1st and 10 from the 40, and here comes their next play. Madsen gets everybody set up. Genty will be in the running back position, not as a receiver here. Drops back. Genty's staying in his protection. They throw short. Almost picked by Jayshawn Barham. Ooh, that was Austin Bolt playing defense there, just diving in and spiking it away from Barham. It could have ended the game with an interception right there. 2nd and 10 with 1:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's probably going to be another throw. They don't really have much of a choice here. Madsen goes with a draw to Genty, and he is swallowed up for a loss. Makari Page was the main guy there making the stop, and it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Boise State. And once again, they have a very difficult 3rd down to convert. Dalmas is not great from long range. His deepest kick of the tournament, well, it's from 60 yards. He has made a 60-yarder before. Madsen, under pressure, immediately throws short. It's going to be caught, and at least it'll be an easier field goal. Caples makes the catch to make it 4th and 4. And now it's going to be a high-pressure kick from 51 yards for Jonah Dalmas. He missed from inside 50 earlier in the game, and now he has to connect here to give Boise State the lead once again. Dalmas's kick is Jonah Dalmas misses his 2nd of the game and his 2nd of the tournament. And Michigan suddenly has the ball close to midfield with a chance to get a multiple possession lead. And that is heartbreaking for the Broncos. Nothing else to be said. They're running press coverage here. They're essentially giving up. Orji hands it off to Edwards, and that's a good tackle by number 10, Andrew Simpson, to limit that to a 2-yard pickup. And this game is effectively over. Like, I can't even pretend that Boise State has a chance now. I mean, if they can't make long field goals, they're just cooked. It's over. Orji drops back on 2nd and 8. He waits, throws. That's going to be picked off again! Andrew Simpson intercepts the pass, and Boise State's not dead yet. What a play. Once again, Alex Orji completely failing to read the short middle plays. Boise State getting 2 interceptions from there. Simpson dropping back into coverage and making a game-saving pick for the Broncos. And Orji just didn't see him. They had 2 linebackers there. Simpson called for the ball. Notarani didn't go for it. And Orji throws his 2nd pick of the game. Madsen hands off to Genty, and Genty stopped in the backfield. Mason Graham's the first guy there. Barham finishes it off. I think they'll credit Mason Graham with the tackle. And they're still not in field goal range. They need a crazy pass here from Madsen. And they have to go for the big play because they can't count on their field goal kicker anymore. They just need to advance the ball as fast as possible to try and make it 14-9. Empty set. Genty's a receiver now. Madsen, sacked. Josiah Stewart again. It'll be 3rd and 20, way outside field goal range. And now, you just got to hope for press coverage and a blown cover play with one of the corners. That's your only hope in 3rd and 20. Josiah Stewart has just been on another completely different level today. 3rd and 20. Madsen will keep Genty in for protection. This is their last chance. They do have press coverage on the outside. Madsen waits, sacked. It's the exact same play again. Josiah Stewart gets another sack. I think it's another super sim. Because it's over. Like, no. Let's give them a chance. It's just so sad. Their offensive line is garbage. 77 specifically has just been selling so hard in this game. Cage Casey has been awful. Truly, truly awful. And now, once again, my system is running out of memory. Apparently, this machine only has 2 gigs of RAM or something. It's a good punt return tackle, at least. What else? This one. Here we go. Orgy hands off to Edwards, and they shut him down for a loss. It'll be a loss of 2. Hassanine with another big play. And now they're not even showing how much RAM each of these pages is running. Of course they are. 2nd and 12. Orgy in the empty set. 5 minutes to go. He drops back, throws deep, caught for another first down. That's Frederick Moore. With a huge first down to the 35. With 5 minutes to go, Michigan looking to salt away their 8th victory of Imperialism. It's a good tackle to limit it to that, but Boise State might not see the ball again. Orgy under pressure, throws short. Edwards makes the catch, and he's taken down. Another good play by Andrew Simpson, another tackle for loss. He's been fantastic today for the Broncos. But it's not going to matter because the offense has completely failed to show up. And really, you can chalk it up to Jonah Dalmas. 2 missed field goals when he really should have been making those kicks. 2nd and 11. Fakes it, drops back. Orgy going to run for it. And it's a great job by Jeremiah Earby to fly in and take up the space. Only a 2-yard pickup for Alex Orgy. And this is where the game will be decided. This is where Boise State's defense can give their hapless, hopeless offense one more chance. Orgy throws deep. It's going to be caught. That's a wide open first down for Tyler Morris. Up to the 43. They're in field goal range, and this game is effectively over. Complete blown coverage of Boise State when it really mattered. Tyler Morris just flies open. No one was covering him. There were no Boise State defenders covering Tyler Morris. And now Michigan can run out the clock. Orgy under center. They're probably handing it off to Edwards here to look to run more clock. And they do not. Orgy looking for a deep ball to end the game, and he's got him. No, he dropped it. Big defensive play by Earby. Michigan right on the cusp of field goal range. They gain 1 more yard, and they're probably winning this game. What is taking up all of RAM? It's just these 2 highlights pages. Oh my God. 2nd and 10. Orgy in the shotgun, hands off to Edwards. He goes outside. He's taken down. It'll be 3rd and 3. Another 3rd down opportunity for the Boise State Broncos to try and win this game desperately. That's all they need. 3rd and 3. Orgy in the shotgun. It all comes down to this. He waits. He's under pressure. Got it. No, he dropped the pass. Incredible play. Andrew Simpson makes another incredible stop. And I'm going to try and refresh one of these pages just to get a little bit of RAM back. I know most of the Michigan players. Let's try and pull up one roster.
Number 96 on the field goal.
Here we go. 4th and 3. Zvada to make it a 5-point game. The kick from 54 is good. Zvada has been almost perfect this tournament. He might have been perfect, I'm not sure. But Zvada makes his 4th kick of the game on a day when their offense could not even get close to the end zone. And now, it all comes down to one drive for Boise State. It's all going to come down to this. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Their offense just needs to drive in and score a touchdown, or else the Boise State dream dies right here at the big house, because the wheel just can't avoid them. Here's the return. It's going to go to just the 18-yard line. Not a great return. They have all 3 timeouts. They have a wing and a prayer. It all comes down to this. Madsen, under pressure again, rolls out, throws deep. It's going to be caught. Austin Bolt, he's dropped 2 passes today, but he makes that catch. Up to the 38, Boise State still going. The line just has to withstand that first push. That was Casey finally holding on and blocking Josiah Stewart, who's been a nightmare today for him. 1st and 10. Madsen in the empty set. Gency is playing as a receiver here. Madsen is sacked. No, he gets it away. It's going to be caught for a 1st down to Camper. Cameron Camper makes the catch. He has over 100 yards receiving for today. He's been incredible in this tournament. They're already past midfield with less than 2 minutes to go. Things are looking good, but they need a touchdown. Madsen in the empty set once again. Where is Genty? He might be at the bottom of your screen. I'm not sure. Madsen under pressure. Throws deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught! Austin Bolt makes the catch. A slight overthrow. He fell down. But now Boise State will be in the red zone. The only problem is they're running the clock a little bit too much. But they can't worry about that. They just have to get there. It was a wobbler. Bolt just barely made a diving, crazy catch. And Boise State has a chance here. Run the ball. They hand it off to Genty. He goes to the right side, and he's dropped for a loss of 1. But honestly, it's fine. Take 15 more seconds off the clock. Give Michigan less time to work with if you do score here. That was number 8. That's Derek Moore making the stop. My rosters are gone because my computer is completely dead. 2nd and 11. Madsen drops back. Can he throw to the end zone? He throws short. It's going to be caught by Camper. Camper gets the 1st down. It's 1st and goal for Boise State. They call their 1st timeout. It's all going to come down to this drive. They are betting everything. They can score a touchdown from 3 yards out. 1:16 to go. Madsen, Genty, touchdown Boise State! And they got to go for 2. They absolutely have to go for 2 here to make it a game-tying field goal instead of a game-winning field goal. Because Michigan's probably kicking a field goal here. If there's one thing you can count on, it's Dominic Zvada. So what is the choice they're going to make here? With the season on the line. And there's no difference between a 1-point lead and a 2-point lead. You have to go for 2 here. As far as I'm concerned, that is your only choice. And let's see what their coach decides. Will they go for 2 or will they go for 1? They're going for 2. It all boils down to this. Madsen with Genty on one side and the other running back on the other side. He waits. He's going to throw. It's tipped at the line and knocked down. Michigan's defense made the play when they absolutely had to. And that's a shame. They're going to kick it off here, and it looks like Michigan's probably going to win the game here unless Boise State can make another historic stop on Michigan's defense. It's a good kick coverage play at least. They stop them at the 14. Michigan needs to get into field goal range. They have a minute and all 3 timeouts. Orji in the shotgun. They only rush 4. Orji throws deep. It's caught. Only a short throw, and they use their 1st timeout. Good first play for Boise State's defense. Only 7 yards. Orji lines up again. 2nd and 3 from the 21. He waits, throws deep. It's going to be caught. Of course it is. They're only 20 yards away from field goal range. I think that was Smaj Morgan or Frederick Moore making the catch. I can't really tell. But they call their 2nd timeout with a minute to go. 1st and 10 from 39. Michigan looking strong here. Orji. Under pressure. Rolls out. He's sacked. And they can't use their timeout because they're not close enough. It's a loss of 2. Braxton Feely making the stop. And they're going to start this next play with 42 seconds to go. They still need about 22 yards to get into field goal range, but one pass can get that for them. They line everybody up. This might be a spike here with 35 seconds to go. Orji waits. He does spike it. And with 34 seconds, Boise State can effectively win the game with a sack. Let's see if their defense can pull it off. 3rd and 12, 34 seconds to play. It all comes down to this. Can Boise State survive in the most difficult place to play in college football? Orji drops back. He's under pressure again. He throws it deep, and that is dropped. It's dropped. Boise State makes the play. It'll be 4th and 12 with 29 seconds to go. That was in field goal range, too. That was the ball game, and Boise State knocked it away. Let's see if we can pull up the roster for one last play here. Orji waits, under pressure, throws it deep, and it's caught just short of field goal range. They're going to call timeout. Heartbreaking play for the Broncos, and now it's a 59-yard field goal with 24 seconds to go, and Michigan can get closer. Their only hope is a sack. Orji, he is under pressure. He's hit. That's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. This is a 58-yard field goal from here, but Zvada cannot miss. He is the most automatic kicker in this tournament. The Ravens should 100% draft him next year. And they're going to go for the kick right now. Boise State calls their last timeout. 19 seconds to go. They will have a chance to get the ball back here, but it's not going to be a lot of time. Zvada to send the Broncos home. The kick is good. Yeah. From 58. He's unbelievable. And that is a really, really heartbreaking result for Boise State. They were so close. They will have 16 seconds, or 15 seconds and one timeout, but it's miracle time, and they're not going to get a miracle. There goes the kick. They're forced to return it, and it's a decent return from Ashton Genty. With only 11 seconds, they need a deep ball down the middle, call timeout. Now they go Hail Mary or field goal. Madsen throws deep. It's going to be caught on the sideline, and Bolt will be taken down, but that's not close enough for a field goal. 6 seconds to go. Maybe you can get a sideline throw off, but really this is Hail Mary territory. Can Madsen even get it there? I doubt it. He waits. He throws it deep, and that is going to be caught by Bolt, but he's tackled short at the 5. A crazy throw and completion. Bolt makes the catch. But they shouldn't have iced the kicker. They should not have iced the kicker. Madsen throws for 55 yards, but Boise State's eliminated. Michigan gets their 8th victory of the tournament. And we will go to the map. A heartbreaking defeat for Boise State, as they give their absolutely huge territory to the Michigan Wolverines. And now Michigan borders almost every single team in the country. It is their tournament now. The closest they've come to defeat, and they still won. It was 4th and like 19. They converted a deep pass to win the game. And Boise State, the Cinderella, is out. That's a shame. Boise State went on a hell of a run. Captured the largest territory in the game, but that really is a death knell if you can't get that extra life. And you were so close. One failed 2-point conversion away from overtime. Now it's Michigan's tournament. Bye-bye. Damn. That is just so sad. Border here. Just leave it out. With my luck, the next game is going to be Michigan, Missouri. Because why wait for the top 10 to have all the cool matchups now? No. We're going to get all the cool teams out of the tournament before we get anything resembling a good game. Oh my god. I mean, at least it was entertaining. At least Boise State fought hard. They got their second touchdown, but just fell short. Well, we're going to do another episode tonight. It's probably Michigan versus Missouri. And